JDW Blood Rumble 31st show of 2022 by Colton Dennis. The crowd is cheering. Hello everyone and welcome to another great night for Blood Rumble. And tonight we have 3 great battle royals in store, all of you, said announcer number 1. Oh, I can't wait to find out who becomes our new number 1 contenders, said announcer number 2. Well, we don't have to wait long. Let's head to the ring right now for our first match of the night, said announcer number 1. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for 1 fall, is a 5-woman battle royale, and is a number 1 contenders match for the Ladies Championship. Introducing the challengers: Coral, Onyxis, Key, Curtains, and Maniator, said announcer number 3. Bell dings. All 5 women are attacking each other. Here we go with the women's battle royale, said announcer number 2. Maniator is punching Coral. Coral is groaning. Maniator bounces Coral off of the ropes, then goes to punch her. Coral ducks, runs, then bounces off of the ropes again. Maniator turns around. Coral does a jumping clothesline onto Maniator. Maniator groans. Both Coral and Maniator stand up. Maniator goes to punch Coral. Coral ducks, then quickly locks in a cobra clutch onto Maniator. Coral's looking for her finisher, said announcer number 1. Maniator is squirming, then runs backwards into the corner. Coral groans, then breaks the cobra clutch. Maniator walks out of the corner, looks at Coral, then runs at her. Coral boots Maniator. Maniator groans, then holds her face. Coral jumps onto the second rope. Maniator pushes Coral off of the second rope. Coral goes over the top rope, then holds onto the ropes. Coral's hanging onto the ropes. Maniator tries pushing Coral off of the ropes with her foot. Key hits Maniator's back. Maniator groans. Key bounces Maniator off of the ropes. Maniator reverses it, then goes to punch Key. Key ducks. Coral stands up onto the ledge of the ring. Key hits Coral. Coral falls off the ledge of the ring, then lands onto the floor. Coral is gone, said announcer number 2. Coral looks up at Key. Sorry, said Key, turning around. Maniator kicks Key's stomach, then does a 3/4 jawbreaker onto her. Key groans, then falls onto the mat. What a stunner by Maniator, said announcer number 1. Maniator stands up, then grabs Key. Curtains hits Maniator's back. Maniator groans, then leans against the ropes. Curtains chops Maniator's chest. Maniator groans. Curtains bounces Maniator off of the ropes, then does a back elbow onto her. Maniator groans, then holds her face. Curtains grabs Maniator's left leg, then wraps around. Maniator pushes Curtains with her right leg. Curtains staggers forward, goes over the top rope, then holds onto them. Curtains is hanging on for her life, said announcer number 1. Curtains pulls herself up onto the ledge of the ring, then rolls inside it. Maniator stands up, then kicks Curtains' stomach. Curtains groans. Maniator goes for a 3/4 jawbreaker. Curtains pushes Maniator. Maniator staggers forward. Onyxis lifts Maniator onto her shoulders. Will Onyxis be able to connect with her? Cyclone asked announcer number 2. Maniator continuously elbowing Onyxis's head. Onyxis continuously groaning, then dropping Maniator. Maniator turns Onyxis, kicks her stomach, then does a 3/4 jawbreaker onto her. Onyxis groans. Both Curtains and Key are attacking Maniator. Maniator is groaning. Both Curtains and Key bounce Maniator off of the ropes. Maniator double clotheslines both Curtains and Key. Both Curtains and Key are groaning. Maniator has taken over, said announcer number 1. Maniator turns around, sees Onyxis standing up next to the ropes, then runs at her. Onyxis looks up at Maniator, then pulls down the top rope. Maniator goes over the top rope, then lands onto the floor. Maniator has been eliminated, said announcer number 1. Onyxis stands up next to the ropes, then looks down at Maniator. Bye-bye, said Onyxis smiling, then turning around. Maniator grabs Onyxis's left leg. Onyxis pulls her left leg. Touch me again. I dare you, said Onyxis. Maniator climbs onto the ledge of the ring. Oh, this ain't good, said announcer number 2. Come on, said Onyxis, waving at Maniator. Maniator smiles, then puts her left leg through the middle rope. Key stands up, runs, then pushes Onyxis into Maniator. Maniator falls off the ledge of the ring, then lands into the barricade. Onyxis is leaning against ropes. Key grabs Onyxis's left leg, then lifts her over the top rope. Onyxis lands onto the floor. Onyxis has been eliminated, said announcer number 1. Key turns around, then sees Curtains slowly standing up. Curtains better watch herself, said announcer number 2. Curtains turns around. Key runs at Curtains, then goes for a one-legged dropkick onto her. Curtains sidesteps Key. Key lands onto the mat. She groans, then stands up. Curtains runs, bounces off of the ropes on the side of the ring, then does a running knee into Key. Key groans, then stands up next to ropes. Curtains quickly stands up, runs, then clotheslines Key over the top rope. Key lands onto the floor. Beldings. Here's your winner, Curtains, said announcer number 3. Curtains will now face Venus for the Ladies' Championship, said announcer number 1. And if Curtains wins, she'll be the second person to ever be the XX and Ladies' Champion, said announcer number 2. Well, folks, we now turn our attention to the US Continental number 1 Contenders Battle Royale, said announcer number 1. Beldings. This match is scheduled for one fall, is a fatal 4-way battle royale, and is a number 1 contenders match for the US Continental Championship. Introducing the challengers, Twister, Domino, Jitters and the King, said announcer number 3. Beldings. All 4 men are attacking each other. Twister is punching the King. The King is groaning. Twister bounces the King off of the ropes, then does a back elbow onto him. The King groans, then stands up. Twister continuously punches the King, stops, spins a few times, then punches the King. The King falls onto the mat, then he groans. Both Domino and Jitters are in the corner. Twister runs at both Domino and Jitters, then does a jumping corner body splash onto both of them. Both Domino and Jitters fall onto the mat. Twister continuously punches Jitters. Jitters continuously groaning. Twister stops, spins, then punches Jitters. Jitters falls onto the mat, then he groans. Domino pulls himself up with the ropes. Twister continuously punches Domino. Stops. Spins, then goes to punch him again. Domino ducks. Twister goes over the top rope, then lands onto the floor. Twister is gone, said announcer number 2. The funny part is, he used his own momentum to eliminate himself, said announcer number 1. Domino stands up, turns around, sees Twister outside of the ring, then laughs. That's what you get for trying to eliminate me. You know why you got eliminated? Because you suck. I'm better than, said Domino. The King stands up, runs, then hits Domino's back. Domino goes over the top rope, then lands onto the ledge of the ring. Domino's still in this, said Announcer number 2. The king tries pushing Domino off the ledge of the ring with his foot. Jitters hits the king's back. The king groans. Jitters bounces the king off of the ropes, then drop kicks him. The king groans. Domino stands up onto the ledge of the ring. Jitters runs at Domino. Domino shoulder blocks Jitters' stomach. Jitters groans. Domino grabs Jitters' head, runs, then bounces it off the top turnbuckle. Jitters groans. Domino starts climbing up the turnbuckle. Twister slides into the ring, stands up, runs, then hits Domino. Domino falls off the second turnbuckle, then lands onto the floor. Domino has been eliminated, said announcer number 1. Twister smiles, then rolls outside of the ring. Jitters slowly stands up, then turns around. The king goes for a jumping cutter onto Jitters. Jitters pushes the king, then walks towards the ropes. The king looks at Jitters, then runs at him. Jitters lifts the king over the top rope. The king lands onto the floor, then he groans. Bell dings. Here's your winner, Jitters, said announcer number 3. Jitters will now face the US Continental Champion, Onyx, said announcer number 2. And Jitters is gonna need a lot of help. Because Onyx ain't no walk in the park. Well, folks, we've made it to the main event, said announcer number 1. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall, is a 6-man battle royale, and is a number 1 contenders match for the Galaxy Championship. Introducing the challengers: the Cataclysm, Swagger, Extinction, Perfection, Wiz and Predator, said announcer number 3. Bell dings. All 6 men are attacking each other. Here we go. One of these 6 men will have a chance to face the Galaxy Champion, said announcer number 1. What a great opportunity this is, said announcer number 2. Predator is punching the Cataclysm. The Cataclysm is groaning. Predator bounces the Cataclysm off of the ropes. The Cataclysm twists Predator's right arm, lifts him onto his right shoulder, then does a power slam onto him. Predator groans. The Cataclysm stands up. Extinction punches the Cataclysm. The Cataclysm groans. Extinction lifts the Cataclysm onto his left shoulder. The Cataclysm is squirming, then lands onto his feet behind Extinction. Extinction turns around. The Cataclysm lifts Extinction onto his right shoulder, then does a power slam onto him. Extinction groans. The Cataclysm stands up, then yells. Cataclysm is in control, said announcer number 1. The lights are flickering. Turn off, then back on. The masked men are attacking the Cataclysm. The Cataclysm is groaning. This is unfair. These masked men always show up and screw Cataclysm, said announcer number 2. It's no disqualification, said announcer number 1. The Cataclysm pushes both masked number 2 and masked number 3 away, then lifts masked man number 1 onto his right shoulder. Cataclysm has their leader, said announcer number 2. The Cataclysm goes for a running power slam onto masked number 1. Masked number 2 and masked number 3 pull masked number 1 off of the Cataclysm's right shoulder. The Cataclysm turns around. Masked number 1 kicks the Cataclysm in his testicles. The Cataclysm groans. Get him out, said masked number 1. Masked number 2 and masked number 3 pick the Cataclysm up, then throw him over the top rope. The Cataclysm lands onto the floor. Cataclysm has been eliminated, said announcer number 1. The lights turn off, then back on. The masked men are gone. Perfection is punching Wiz. Wiz is groaning. Perfection goes to punch Wiz. Wiz blocks, then punches Perfection. Perfection groans, then knees Wiz's stomach. Wiz groans. Perfection runs, then bounces off of the ropes on the opposite side of the ring. Predator runs at Perfection, then clotheslines him and himself over the top rope. Perfection holds onto the ropes. Predator lands onto the floor. Predator's gone, said announcer number 2. Extinction stands up next to the ropes. Swagger tries lifting Extinction's left leg over the top rope. Extinction punches Swagger. Swagger groans, then lets go of Extinction's left leg. Extinction clotheslines Swagger. Swagger falls onto the mat, then he groans. Wiz punches Extinction. Extinction groans, then punches Wiz. Wiz groans, then walks towards the corner. Extinction punches Wiz a few times, then whips him into the opposite corner. Wiz goes into the opposite corner hard, falls onto the mat, then he groans. Extinction has taken over, said announcer number 1. Extinction steps over Wiz. Wiz groans. Extinction turns around, jumps onto the second rope, then looks down at Wiz. I think Wiz is gonna be flattened, said announcer number 2. Extinction jumps off the second rope, then goes for a body splash onto Wiz. Wiz moves. Extinction lands face first onto the mat, then he groans. Wiz moved, said announcer number 1. Extinction stands up. Perfection lifts Extinction, then slams him onto the mat. Extinction groans. Swagger appears on the top rope, flips off of it, then lands onto Extinction. Extinction groans. Wiz climbs the turnbuckle, gets to the top, jumps off of it, then does a body splash onto Extinction. Extinction groans. A flip and a body splash onto Extinction, said announcer number 2. Extinction pulls himself up with the ropes. Perfection bounces off of the ropes on the opposite side of the ring, runs full speed at Extinction, then clotheslines him over the top rope. Extinction lands onto the floor. Extinction has been eliminated, said announcer number 1. Yeah, we did it, said Wiz, holding up his hands. Both Perfection and Swagger look at each other, kick Wiz's stomach, grab his head, run towards the ropes, then throw him over the top of them. Wiz lands onto the floor. There goes Wiz, said announcer number 2. We're down to 2. One of these men will face Pitbull, said announcer number 1. Both Perfection and Swagger look at each other, then start punching one another. Who will win this fist fight? Asked announcer number 2. Perfection knees Swagger's stomach. Swagger groans. Perfection grabs Swagger, runs, then goes to throw him over the top rope. Swagger reverses it. Perfection goes over the top rope, then holds onto the ropes. Perfection is holding on, said announcer number 1. Perfection pulls himself up onto the ledge of the ring, then rolls inside it. Swagger is kicking Perfection. Perfection is groaning. Swagger picks Perfection up, bounces him off of the ropes, then bends over. Perfection kicks Swagger's chest. Swagger groans, then stands up. Perfection goes to clothesline Swagger. Swagger ducks, then bounces off the ropes. Perfection clotheslines Swagger hard. Swagger flips onto the mat. That looked like it hurt, said announcer number 2. Perfection stands up, smiles, then looks into the crowd. Number 4 appears standing next to the barricade. Perfection turns around, then sees number 5 in the crowd. These guys are back. Who are they? Asked announcer number 1. The group of men climb over the barricade, then surround the ring. Perfection is looking around. Swagger stands up next to the ropes. Perfection runs at Swagger. Swagger lifts Perfection over the top rope. Perfection lands onto the floor. Bell dings. Here's your winner, Swagger, said announcer number 3. Congratulations to Swagger, said announcer number 2. Wait, I don't think we're done, said announcer number 1. Perfection looks up, then sees number 3. Number 3 picks Perfection up, runs, then throws him into the barricade. Perfection groans. Swagger is looking around the ring. The group of men climb onto the ledge of the ring. Swagger continues looking at all 5 men, runs, then hits number 4. Number 4 falls off the ledge of the ring, then lands onto the floor. The group of men goes through the middle rope, then start attacking Swagger. Swagger is groaning. Hey, do it now, said number 1. Number 2 picks Swagger up, then does a discus clothesline onto him. Swagger groans. Number 3 picks Swagger up, lifts him onto his shoulders, then slams him onto the mat. Swagger groans. Number 4 picks Swagger up, kicks his stomach, runs, bounces off of the ropes, then does a swinging neckbreaker onto him. Swagger groans, then holds his head. Number 5 picks Swagger up, runs, bounces off of the ropes, then does a running knee to the right side of his head. Swagger groans, then lays onto the mat. These men are taking out everyone, said announcer number 2. Let's finish it, said number 1. All 4 men are picking Swagger up, standing behind, lifting him over their heads, then dropping him onto the mat. Swagger groans, then lays motionless onto the mat. Oh man, Swagger's out, said announcer number 1. This is unbelievable. Taking them out one by one, said announcer number 2. I know, I'm in shock. Well, folks, we want to thank you for watching. Be safe out there and good night, said announcer number 1. Bye bye, said announcer number 2, waving. All 5 men are standing over Swagger, then raising their fists. The crowd is booing. The end.